Hey everyone, it's Kayla with the Celebration Company, and I've got something fun for you today. But first, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up. And also be sure to check me out on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram for a lot of other fun ideas just like this one. All right, let's make an adorable little present sign or a piece of Christmas decor. I am using an 8x8 wooden canvas. You can use any surface that you have though. Just anything that's square or rectangle will do. It doesn't matter what size it is. So I'm painting the edges with Santa Red from Decor, and now I'm just going to Mod Podge the front. So I'm just using a foam pouncer to get my Mod Podge on, and then I'm just going to put my paper on. This paper is from this month's subscription, paper subscription from the Celebration Company. You can subscribe to our paper subscription for that. And I used the utility knife to just remove the excess. Now I'm also using a tag from the same subscription. I'm just going to cut it out using my utility knife and ruler, just so that I have a little bit more control over removing the excess. And then again, cutting out that center hole there with my knife. Now I'm going to glue this down to a piece of cardstock just to make it a little bit sturdier. And I'm just using a glue stick to do that, lining up that bottom corner on the corner of the cardstock and then cutting around the excess. And I'm leaving just a smidgen around all the edges. And I then use a hole punch to cut that middle out. Now I've got this little gingerbread man here that I picked up from Hobby Lobby, and I am just going to decorate it up a little bit. So I use some little peppermints for the buttons and the end of a brush and some black paint for the eyes. And now I'm just going to use a wet brush and some pink eyeshadow to put some little rosy cheeks on. And then we're going to take a little bit of white paint and a small brush and just make some little squiggly lines on both of the hands and the feet to add a little bit of extra gingerbread flavor. All right, so then we're going to start putting together our little present. So I'm using some 1.5-inch wide ribbon here. You can use whatever ribbon you want to. This specific ribbon is not wired. So I'm going to take it. It took me a minute to get this how I wanted it. But in the end, you're going to take and cut 2 pieces, and you're going to glue down both pieces, one edge of both pieces. Okay, so you can see I'm kind of taking that off. So I'm going to glue down one edge of both pieces. So we've got 2 pieces there. And then we're just going to kind of swap those. So you can see how we've got them laying there. And then we're just going to kind of swap. And that way we create a little bit of a cinched middle there. So it looks a little more realistic. And then you're just going to glue them to the back of your picture. And I chose to make it a little bit up instead of making it right in the middle. It just helps when you're adding embellishments on there so that they're not hanging off. And so things look a little bit more centered because most of the time your embellishments are kind of hanging down towards the bottom. All right, so I'm making a bow here. I chose to make a 4-loop bow. And just tying it in the middle with some other ribbon. This is just Dollar Tree ribbon that I used in the middle. Cutting my tails off, and then I'm just going to cut the excess off of the backs and glue that piece down. So then it's just a matter of gluing everything down. I'm going to take my tag. I decided to write on it, and then I'm just going to glue that down and glue my bow right over top, and then take my tails and just tack them down using a little bit of hot glue. I'm going to glue my adorable little gingerbread man right on top of that bow there. And then I've got some little candy pieces that I'm going to put right in the back behind the bow. So these are from Hobby Lobby. So you can just have fun with this. Do whatever you want. Have fun embellishing it. Adding different things, greenery, tags, all kinds of little different Christmas embellishments like ornaments and things of that nature. Now I am going to make this to where it can stand on its own. Because it is a framed wooden canvas, it will kind of stand on its own already. However, I wanted it to have a little bit more lean to it and be a little more sturdy. So I messed with this a little bit to try and come up with the best solution. And in the end, it ended up being the best solution to take 6 of the Jenga blocks. These are the Dollar Tree Jenga blocks. And just glue 6 of them together, so to where it's like one flat piece. And that seemed to work the best of everything. So we just glued that on, and then I took a popsicle stick and put it on top just to give a little extra stability. And that's all there is to it. Have fun with this, be creative, do it in your color scheme, but this is just a fun little piece of decor to have sitting around at Christmas time. I hope you enjoyed this. Have an awesome day. Bye.